Shalom, shalom, all praise, honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakaha, Kodash, and Abrahanat Zelda, and the apostles of the Mason who do well. A peace, blessing, and salutation to Joachim who are pushing these truths to the four winds of heaven, being at the forefront of this spiritual war, to make sure Jerusalem is established as a praise here on earth again, as in the days of old. So this is the book of Exodus 11. I started verse 7. It read, "But against of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that he may know how that the Lord does put a difference between the Egyptian and the Israel." And as this lesson was inspired, man, by a family member who is not really a family member, man. She is a Hamite. No, she is a Hamite. You see, a woman who got married into our clan, man. She is a Tusti from Rwanda, man, a Hamite. And I live amongst Hamite. I know how they move. Concerning the basic differences that we know, even this heathen, they got no salty, they got no sense of humor, those striking differences. But you have other difference in which, man, when you continue being this ministry, you really understand, man, and you'll be like, damn, man, like how the Most High called the Egyptian dog, and how I called that Canaanite woman in which she was an Israelite, by the way, man, but let me use it as a hypothetical example, man. He called her a dog. You see, there is a reason for that, man. Everything in the scripture, man, before it is physical, it is spiritual, man. You see, it is spiritual, very spiritual, man. And me being this ministry and continuing to abide, Lord willing, and continue doing this, I understand totally why the Bible refer to this Hamite as dog, man, especially the women. Back then, when I was in the world, our parents used to tell us, don't get married to certain tribe, not Hamite, because we didn't know back then that they were Hamite. We just knew that there is a difference, man. You have certain tribes over here in Africa. There is a difference. There is a difference between us and them, man. See, that's why the scripture tell you that he may know how that the Lord does put a difference between an Egyptian and the Israeli. See? These Hamite women, they are not wife material at all, man. Even Jake woman, man. But you can strike a conversation with an Israelite woman. There is something to an Israelite woman, even if she is rebellious, man. But if you meet a Hamite woman, man, they are not. They got demon on them, man. They got demon. You see, not just a demon, man. They got very, very, very difficult to deal with, man. They are like animal, man. You see, they are like animal. Dealing with a Hamite woman, they are like animal. I have dated a Hamite woman before, man. You see, through intermarriage and things of that nature, you have actually beautiful Hamite women, man. You have Hamite women who look like Arab women. You see, you have Hamite woman who got long hair. You see, but I mean, it is boring to date them, man. It is boring to be in a relationship with a Hamite woman. And going back to my point is that our parents used to tell us, don't get married to this tribe and that tribe and that tribe. When I came to this ministry and I understood everything, I was like, all of this were Hamite tribe, man. Our parents were against marrying them, man. And Hamite have a weird culture. For example, we have over here in Tanzania, we have a Hamite tribe, they call themselves the Lang people. The Lang people, you see, if you get married to a Lang woman, if his brother pay you a visit, you need to be careful because they have a culture in where the brother can pop his sister, man, from the same father and same mother, man. See, the Maasai also have that culture, eh? And the Maasai, man, if you get married to a young woman, somebody sleep with her first. See, not really like that, but you get married to this beautiful woman, man. You see, and let's say you go to the field and you come back home, you find out, Salakia, you go to the field and you come back home, you find out there is a javelin at the entrance door of your house. You just know there is somebody having sex with your wife inside the house, so you need to stay out. You can understand that those are Hamite, man. And there is this article here which inspired this video. You see, and many other stories and many other things which happened in my life, including that woman, the Hamite woman who got married into a clan, man. And it's very difficult to deal with that woman, man. And as they act like they are polite, they are civil, man. No, there's nothing civil about Hamite women, man. They are men too. Say, let me see this. He says this in Uganda, in which there is a lot of Hamite in Uganda. During a wedding, the man is forced to have sex with the wife, the auntie first. So you wanna marry a woman, you get forced to have sex with her auntie, and her auntie, like her aunt is melody. So this is adultery. You see, there has to be one last ceremony that involves testing the husband bed antique and potency. The bride aunt will have sex session with the husband to check how good he is and if he's the type of man who will give their girl children. Why are you worried about that, man? You see? And what happiness does the woman really need besides saving her husband, man? So this is heathen and God, man. You see? That's why the Moshe, man, he 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 turned his back on the nation of Israel because we were following this heathen, man. You see? We were following this heathen doing some weird shit, man. Especially worshipping their God, man. And all of these customs, all of this custom really you have right now. You have this the alphabet community going on, the color people. You have the transformer. All of this goes back to worshipping as a god. All weakness in society, all lewdness in society, it goes back to worshipping as a god. That's why in the Bible, whenever Israel worshipped the other god, the Moshiach could not tolerate that, man. The Moshiach can tolerate anything, but worshipping other god he can't tolerate, because if you worship another god, it will influence how you conduct yourself. So it will have an impact. That's why I started by saying everything is spiritual first. And how do you get spiritual? You get spiritual by worshiping a deity. So Israel, we left our power and started following this other nation. It was not really about how they move and everything like that. It was about their God, because their God had an impact in our daily life, man. Like how you see here, man. This is some ritual like here, man. They are not. This is a type of ritual. You have sex with your auntie, man. Come on, man. You see? I see. What's up with that, man? You having sex with your auntie, man? Mm-hmm. So this is Matthew 7. Uh-huh. Let me see. Not Matthew 7, really. Let me see. Let's go to Matthew 15. Matthew 15 and 25 saying, Then came she and they worshipped him, saying, Lord, help me. But he answered and said, It is not meet to take the children's bread and to cast it to dogs. You see? You see? This was a Canaanite woman. If we go back to verse 22, and behold, a woman of Canaanite came out with the same question and cried unto him, saying, Have mercy on me, O Lord Yahushua, thou son of David. My mother is grieved, vexed with a spirit. But he answered her not a word, and his disciple came. You see? And over there in America, I don't see any distinction between a human being and a dog, man. People sleep with their dog. See? That's where all waywardness start, sleeping with your dog, man. And you are lonely at night, man. I see. Your dog come to your kitchen. What type of man is that, man? You see, that's a Western lifestyle. Over here in the East, there is a distinction between a human being and a beast. Of course, the Bible instructs you to care. You care the life of your of your. If you say you have a beast, you have a dog or whatever, a cow, you take care of that, man. The Bible instructs that, but that does not mean that the cow will come into a kitchen or the dog come into a kitchen in your house, man. No, man. There should be a distinction. That's the animal kingdom. The even that's the animal kingdom. So we learn from the animal kingdom. Even in the animal kingdom, there is order. Hyena does not hang around with lions, man. That's why you get your emotion if we say that this other nation are dogs, man. And there is no salvation for them. You say, but they are human beings. That's a Western mindset, man. A Hamite is not, he is a human being, but hey, man, he is just a dog, man. He is a low-level human being. Even in the kingdom, if I will have dogs and a Hamite slaves, my dog will have much more respect than a Hamite slave. See? You can get that, man. So if we say that these people get angry, these people get emotional because of what? Because of the mindset in the West, man. This is my dog. How can you do that to your dog, man? This is my dog, man. This is my property. How can you do that to your woman? My woman is my property, man. How can you do that to your mother? Come on, man. Eh? Verse 23, but he answered in her not a word. They are not even fit to answer them. In the kingdom, there will be order. I want to be sitting there talking with this Hamite all day long. If I want to, I can talk to them. But if I want to say something, I use somebody. I go and tell them this and that. If I am in the mood, I can talk to them, man. Talking with Edomite all day long, man. You might lose your appetite, man. You see? Yahushua said not a word. And I'm not saying this woman is he was a heathen. I'm just using her as an example, man. And this disciple came when he besought him and saying, Send her away, for she cried after us. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. If this woman was not an Israeli, verse 24 is null. Why would Yahushua have to say that he is sent to the lost sheep of the house of Israel? Because this woman was an Israelite, but I'm using her as an example. Verse 25, then came she and worshipped him, saying, Lord, help me. But he answered and said, It is not meant to take the children's bread and to cast it to the dog. You see? So this heathen, man, this heathen, a beast, man. And that's why the categorization of the rulership of the heathen, you have each rulership represented with a certain beast, because that's what they are. And the animal kingdom describe better the world we live in, man. You see? So these Hamite women are just, they are dog literally, man. They have sex with everybody, man. They, a Hamite women, they have Hamite women who can't refuse a man, man. They can't do that, man. And if you get married to a Hamite woman, not just cheating on you, man. That's what they are. To them, that's not cheating. If you go complaining to your in-law, but my woman is cheating on you and you have a Hamite woman, they'll be looking at you side you and say, that's normal. You see? They don't have that fear. That's why I said a rebellious Israelite woman is better than a Hamite. I'm telling you that right now, man. This Israelite woman, if you catch her in an act, they get ashamed, but because of pride, they will act like they are not ashamed, but deep down they know what they are doing is wrong, man. You see? That's why if we read to the book of, I think the book of Colossians, man, it was going to your conscience, man. Eh? And that's why certain tribes in Africa who are Israelite, they still have some type of law. That's why certain tribes in Africa, if you were homosexual, they stone you, man. Because deep down, the Israelites were created different. We have that conscience telling men what you did is wrong. But because of which there is no consequence in this society, the Israelite woman know what she's doing is wrong. She know, man. She knows. But Esau will encourage her to do that, but they know that what they are doing is wrong. That's different with the Hamite woman. The Hamite woman does not know that, man. You see? They cannot refuse a woman. They cannot do nothing, man. They cannot refuse a man. They cannot even refuse their brother, man. Certain Hamitic women, they sleep with their father, man. Come on, man. That's incense, man. So, hey, man, fuck you, heathen, man. And the Lord, we have in his favor. That's why we need the Lord of fire. Let me get that. See? Come on, man. This is the book of Revelation 2, verse 26. And he that overcome and keep my work unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations, man. Who are the nations here? The heathen, natural born heathen, starting with Esau, this Hamitic, Moab, and whatever, man. And he shall rule them with a rod of fire, as a vase of potter, shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my father, man. See that? You see? You see? So, man, with this I say shalom. I hope you are edified. On to the next.